Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, TGIF. So excited that it's Friday. I've got my coffee. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. I've got my coffee and I really need it this morning. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have no idea why. I just woke up and I'm going to regret it later. I really am, because I went to bed. I don't even want to tell you when I went to bed. I went to bed at 2 a.m. and woke up for no reason at 4:30. So 2.5 hours of sleep. Ta-da! That's what this looks like. How was your night? I hope that you got more sleep than I did. I bet you're going to be more productive than I am today, although I do have some things on my agenda. Coffee is good. That's my second cup. Good morning, Kelly. It's good to see you this morning. Hey, Squish. Hi. And good evening to you, Squish, and good morning to you, Kelly, and to everyone out there, whatever time of day it is, good day to you. And I borrow that from Squish, who's in Australia. And I just love that saying, good day. It just sounds so happy and so peppy. Oh, thanks, Squish. I just threw on some makeup because let me tell you, I don't know if you heard, but yeah, I stayed up too late. I went to bed at 2. I went to bed at 2 in the morning and I woke up for whatever reason. I have no idea. 4:30 this morning. So yeah, I'm I'm crazy and I'm going to pay for it today probably. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Squish. That's sweet. I know. Some days are better than others, just like everyone else in this world. So, hey, I am happy today because I'm a little punch drunk, I haven't had that much sleep, but also because it's Friday and I'm just so happy. My husband is off on the weekend. He's off on Saturdays and Sundays. He works Monday through Friday. And he drives an hour and a half one way to work each day. So, it's a 3-hour round trip for him. And I love my husband and I love spending time with him. So I'm happy about that. And got some plans today. Nothing really fancy, just going to drive my dad to the bank. And then I have to drive myself to my credit union to make a payment. And that's about it. But I do have a new obsession that I want to share with you. I have a new obsession, and maybe that's why I seem kind of happy and that's part of the reason why I was up so late last night. Part of it, not completely, because, Anyway, I have this new obsession with finding the perfect mitten. Yeah, I don't know why. It just came to me and I just started thinking about it, looking for the perfect, I want to call it a recipe, but it's not the perfect instructions for making the perfect mitten. And I'm kind of a mitten, I don't want to say snob, but the thumb has to be just right. The the hand part has to be just right. And I really like a pretty cuff. I really like a pretty cuff. So I'm looking around. The Crochet Crowd has a YouTube tutorial for mittens. I'm not a big fan of it. I haven't tried making them, but just by the look of it, when you look at the picture of the mitten, and they have sizes ranging from toddlers on up to adult sized men's hands. So that's really it is a recipe. It's a yarn recipe. I love that, Squish. I'm going to start saying my yarn recipe now because I always call it a recipe. I don't know why, but now if anybody questions me, I'm going to say my good friend Squish says that it's a yarn recipe, and that is totally appropriate. Thank you. Thank you. I'm keeping that one. So, the the one on Crochet Crowd, it's really nice because they do have the range of sizes. They do have the range of sizes. However, I have an issue with their thumb placement. I really do, because go ahead and look it up. Not right now. Go after this live, go look it up. And I would love to hear your opinions on it, because I really am just trying to find the perfect mitten. But when you look at their mitten, it looks like the thumb kind of comes out right here. It's almost like the thumb is coming out up here instead of down here. Now, maybe that's because they want it to fit longer on your arm. I don't know, but it just looks kind of weird to me. Now, I did find a most gorgeous mitten. And I found it online. It does not, to my knowledge. Oh, you looked. Yeah, it does look a little high, doesn't it? I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. When your hand is encased and you can't see any detail, you don't want it to look weird. You want it to look gorgeous. I mean, come on. So I did find the most beautiful one ever, but it's not a tutorial. It's just a written pattern, which is fine because I can follow written patterns. But it called for a 4-weight yarn, and I have this. I have a 5 and a 6-weight yarn that I would really like to try. Hey, Sherry, good morning. I hope you have a good Friday. And I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. So we're talking mittens, Sherry. And the thumb is nearly, yes, Squish. The thumb on Crochet Crowd's mittens, the thumb is almost up to the fingers. It just looks a little deformed to me. So anyway, I found this really neat one, and I can't remember what it is. It's on my phone. Let me see real quick if I can find it. And by the way, I'm going to turn down my volume so that it doesn't mess us up. Okay, let's see. And I will put the link. Okay, here we go. Free crochet mittens, super cute. Oh, it's on Hooked on Patterns website, and it's called a cute and cozy free crochet mittens pattern. And it says sharing is caring, so I'm going to share it with you. I'll put the link down below. This one is super cute. I don't know if you can see this or if it'll go kind of crazy. Yeah, it's not going to show up. Anyway, this one is really cute. It's not really showing up very well. I like the stitch. I like the fact that it has, it has pink, and then it has like a white or a cream color arm, that's kind of a cuff that's kind of rolled down, and it's really cute looking. But the yarn that I had, that I was going to try, was a size 6-weight yarn, and this pattern calls for a 4-weight yarn. And when I was at my mother-in-law's visiting with her on Wednesday, I was going to go ahead and try this out. Well, then when I got there, I realized I didn't have any 4-weight yarn with me. I had cotton, and I had this 6-weight yarn. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try it anyway. And I tried it, and not knowing how much it's going, it didn't really tell you how much to turn the cuff over. And I didn't know if I was going to get, 6 inches of cuff by using this size 6-weight yarn. I didn't know how to, the smaller sizes are, let's see, MJ's Off the Hook. Yes, MJ's Off the Hook. I did look at that one, and this one might be hers, that I'm going to show you. I think that this one is MJ's Off the Hook. It's either hers or it's Allison Russell's, and I will put the link down below. But I did this one last night. So this one, I didn't do my end yet. I'm trying to hide that from you. But anyway, yeah, that looks kind of weird. That looks really weird. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to put my hand in there. Oh, it called for a 6-weight yarn. Let me get a needle. and I will weave that in. It called for a 6-weight yarn, and that's what I used. It called for a 5.5 millimeter hook, so that's what I used. But this is kind of stiff. It's not horrible, but it's a little stiff. And, you know, she just has you connect here and do 2. I could have done another one and rolled it over, but it's a little tight. I don't know if you can see that, which is really weird, considering. Now, I like it because now my fingers come to here, but I have short fingers. So I'm okay with that because I know people have longer fingers than me. So, you know, and then the thumb, I did 3 rows of thumb, and then I did 1 row of a single crochet to pull it together. So that's okay. And the thumb turned out okay. The little part around here is a little tight. And maybe I just need to kind of stretch it out a little bit, or maybe it's this yarn. I don't know. Maybe it's not really, it feels more like an oven mitt than a mitten. But you know, this one is coming close to it. It's close. It's not quite there because as you can see, it's just kind of like a torpedo shape. So, let's see. MJ's off the hook. Okay, so yes, I'm going to look and see because that was one of the ones that, let me look at. Sorry, I should have been prepared for this because I was going to share these with you. Let me look at my history because I was playing it last night on the television. So let's see, library, history. And I can tell you exactly which one it was. Okay. Okay, so this one is from Littlejohn, Littlejohn's Yarns, and I can put the link for this down below as well. I'm going to try that MJ's off the hook because I do subscribe to her as well, so I'll check hers out. So, you know, I just don't know. Now this, let me show you the yarn that I was using. I was using Hometown, Lion Brand Hometown. And it's kind of weird because that, I guess all of the light just kind of makes it a little weird to show. Lion Brand Hometown. And this is a, okay, it's 5 ounces, 81 yards. So it was plenty, a size 6-weight yarn. And it actually says to use a 9 millimeter hook. So, you know, I don't know if I went higher on the hook, it's just going to make everything, you know, it'll make it more pliable, definitely, but it will make everything really, really big. So that's my dilemma there. I think what I'm going to do is try that other one, the Hooked on Crochet written pattern, and I'll put the link down below for that one. As well as Littlejohn's, and you guys can try Littlejohn's yarn, and maybe with the same hook, but with you know, I don't know, a 4-weight yarn. It might be too small because this is really tight. So I'm not really sure about that. But you know, she didn't really adjust. It's just straight. Now she did do 2 decreases, one on this side and one on this side with this last row. But it didn't really do anything. I mean, as you can see, it still looks straight up and down. So I don't know. Anyway, if you guys, oh, thanks. I like the colors too. This one is, let's see. The brown one, brownish looking one is called Hoboken Honey. Hoboken Honey. And it's this, which I thought was really pretty. And then this one, I hope I can say the town's name on this one. Almost didn't get that other one. Oh gosh, this one's hard too. Montpelier Peacock. Montpelier Peacock. So this one is more of a teal. I don't know if it's coming across as a green. But it is a greenish teal. It's not the bluish teal, but it is a greenish teal, but it's like a dark teal. Peacock, you know. But anyway, I do love these colors, and I thought, I thought I could switch it up too, so that I could make this as the mitten and then use the tan as the cuff on one set, and then, do the opposite on the other, because I know this one is going to make 2 mittens at least. It won't, I don't think it'll make full 3, but I will have plenty of yarn in any case. So I don't know. Have you guys had any experience with, changing yarn sizes, and especially for wearables? That's hard, isn't it? I mean, if you were doing a blanket or something like that, it's like, well, here we go. This one's going to be squishier, bigger, whatever. If you went with a higher weight yarn, and used a different hook, but I have a feeling it has to do with the 6 weight yarn and the 5.5 hook. So anyway, that's my new obsession. My new obsession is mittens. So yeah, I hope that I can, get this straightened out. I'll put the link down below, and we'll see. We'll see. So what are you guys working on right now? Kelly, are you still working on your baby blanket? I am still also, oh, mittens are tough. Yeah. Oh, gloves. Kelly, have you made gloves? Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. I really am. Wow. Yeah, this is my first time making mittens. I've made hats. Oh, your blanket is finished? That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. I know, it was gorgeous. Your blanket was just absolutely gorgeous. Hey, somebody on my Facebook page, I can't remember. Oh, gloves are difficult. Yeah, I don't think you're trying to finish off whips for your end of month video. Oh, yay. Oh, I can't wait to see that video. I love looking at your end of month whips, Squish. I just get so much inspiration from those. I've never done really a lot of wearables. So thanks, Kelly. Thanks for posting it. My Facebook page is kind of weird. People post things, and I comment, and I can see how many, I don't know if other people can see how many people see the post, and they don't even give a thumbs up or say, bravo or anything. And these are nice people. I know a lot of them personally, and they like crochet. And it's not that they don't like your, the work. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So come on over. 42 pounds. What? 42 pounds of yarn that you've unboxed. Oh my gosh, did you get an ice yarn shipment, Squish? Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you put that on your channel? Look at me asking for favors. Can you show us unboxing that on your channel? Oh my goodness. That sounds wonderful. I am not supposed to be buying yarn right now. I mean, when you quit your job, you don't really oh, good. Okay, I'm going to have to, I don't know, have you aired it already? I didn't get a notification. I'm going to have to go and look. Part 1 is uploaded already. Woo. Okay, I know what I'm doing this morning. After I take my dad to the bank, I'm going to watch your channel, and I'm going to watch your unboxing. Everybody, go over to Say It With Squishy Yarn Crochet and watch her unboxing of part 1 of her ice yarns, and give her a thumbs up. Give her, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for her, let her know that you're there. She's awesome, Australian, and I love her. So anyway, go check it out. You're not going to want to miss it. And so yeah, I'm not supposed to be buying yarn. So I'm going to live vicariously through you, Squish. And I am just going to look at the yarn and see how soft it is. Although I did get this yarn, yeah, recently, through my Walmart pickup order. Yeah. So I just needed some big, thick yarn. Oh, oh, you know what, Squish? You have supported me so much, and it's the least I can do. Let me tell you, it's the least I can do. So I want to promote you because I think you're awesome. I think you're amazing. And hey, if you want, once this live is over, because I think that the chat when we're live is separate from the other like comments that show up under the the video. So if you want to, after we finish live, go back in, go under the video, and put your Facebook page or your YouTube URL there. Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to support one another. So yeah, and I'm waiting for Kelly to get her channel going because she has, you have an Etsy shop, don't you, Kelly? Put that in the links too. Like I said, wait until you get off of the live chat with me and then go back in. Anybody who's on here, go back in and share your stuff. Share your pages, share your Facebook page, share your Etsy shop. Awesome, Kelly. Share your YouTube channel, share whatever you want that's yarn related or happy related. And I know, Kelly, you do yarny stuff on your Etsy shop, but you also do some awesome other work too with the jewelry. I've seen your jewelry. It's gorgeous. And so, we want to check it out. We want to check out your stuff. So anyway, that's what I've got going today on my Friday. And I don't really have anything, too much planned. This weekend, I have a birthday party Sunday morning for my granddaughter. She's turning 3. No way, YouTube? What? Come on, Kelly. It's so easy. It's just like staring at yourself in the mirror and talking. Oh my gosh. I think I started my YouTube channel when I was 3. And let me tell you, I was born before YouTube. So I love talking to myself. I don't know. My husband says, I don't know how you do it. How do you get on there and just talk? And you just talk. And I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. I'm like, so many stupid things come out of my mouth so many times. I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. He's like, no, but you just keep talking. And he's like, I would just sit in front of the camera and go, and my mind would go blank. That's what he says anyway. You're good at talking to yourself. So there you go, Kelly. You can do it. I'm telling you, sister, you can do it. Just sit there and talk to yourself. It works. It really does. And when you did your Facebook thing, I went and looked at it afterwards. You're good. You're absolutely good. So give it a try. I don't know. It's fun. And we will support one another and get each other going. Anyway, I have a birthday party for my granddaughter who is turning 3 on Sunday. And she's just an amazing little girl. I just love her to pieces. And I'm just so proud of her and proud that she's my granddaughter. She's super smart, if I do say so myself. And I made her that butterfly mobile for her birthday. And so it's ready. And it's been ready, which I'm really glad about because I would hate to have to do that last minute. I really would. I hate doing last minute things, don't you? Oh my gosh. So that's her birthday present. And so we're going to go over there for breakfast. We're having pancakes. And happy early B-Day. I'll let her know that she's got some fans out there. And so we're having pancakes and bacon for breakfast, and then she's going to open up her presents, and it's going to be real simple. My mom, the little girl, loves putting money in her piggy bank. So my mom got a whole container. I don't even know how much, but this whole tin full of quarters. And I can't remember if she said it was like $25 worth of quarters or 25 quarters. I don't remember. I remember the 25 and quarters, but that's all I remember. Yes. Oh, and yes, pancakes and bacon. Best breakfast ever. So anyway, and my daughter-in-law, every time, she course, she's only had 2 birthdays so far, but her first birthday, she got a little 1. She took the pancake batter and made a little 1. And then for the second birthday, she took the pancake batter and made a 2. So, of course, this time she's going to make a 3 for her. It's just a little tradition that they have. So that's kind of cute, too. But my mom has all of these quarters for that little girl to just put in her piggy bank, and she just will sit there and just put her quarters in. She's been doing that since she was like 1.5. She wouldn't put the quarters, how most children might put the coins in their mouth. Not her, because she knew they went in the piggy bank, and she just got some very big satisfaction out of putting that money in the piggy bank. So anyway, that's what Mom is doing. Mom and Dad are doing that. So got that going, and then probably Sunday afternoon we'll go see my mother-in-law again. She did really well. She's having occupational therapists come out, and she's getting stronger, and so that is a big blessing. We're so glad about that. I'm so thankful that she's getting better and stronger and feistier, and I love it when she's feisty because I know that she's getting better and she's on the mend. So yeah, love it when she gets feisty. So anyway, I believe, thanks, Kelly. I believe that that's about all that I have to talk about. I did try to do some yarn winding, not wine yarning. Although it sounds like I've been drinking wine, but I promise you I haven't. Coffee, that's it. 2.5 hours of sleep. Remember, guys? So I've been trying to wind some yarn, but I ran into it. This is a 4-weight yarn. No, this is a 5-weight yarn. This is a 6-weight yarn. Did I tell you guys that this was a 5-weight yarn? This is a 6-weight yarn. So this is a 5-weight yarn. And I was trying, it's in a mess right now. It's just a big old tangled mess. It's awful. Do you see this? Look at this. It's awful. And so anyway, I was trying to untangle it and wind it in a ball, and I came upon a knot that was so hard that I just couldn't do it. Oh my gosh. So the ball is still on my winder sitting right here, and I'm not going to show you because remember when I said that my table had a whole bunch of ideas? It still does. I know, serious yarn barf. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. It's like the barf had some more barf in it or something. I don't know. Anyway, and I'm in my yarn room today because it was raining outside this morning off and on. And when I went to go outside, there were still drips coming off the roof. And I was like, no, I ain't doing it. Dry heaving. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that is so funny. That is dry heaving. I know I want to throw it in the naughty corner, but I love this yarn. Oh my gosh, it is naughty. So I just threw it on the floor on my carpet. It's there right now until it can learn how to behave. I don't know, until I can get a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more, unclench my jaw a little bit. I've been clenching my jaw this week. I don't know. It's not been a very good week for me. Zen. I need to get some Zen, and I don't have any Zen. I don't have any this week, so I'm trying. Hence the 2.5 hours of sleep, probably. That okay. The yarn barf that I just showed you is Premier Puzzle yarn, and I don't know what color this is. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really pretty light green. It's a really pretty light green, and I don't have the wrapper for it. So I don't really know what the name is, but it's the Premier Puzzle yarn, and I really do like that. And I actually got that Premier Puzzle yarn from Walmart. I got it from Walmart, but I got it a year ago. So yeah. Now, Kelly, did you buy, was it a Michael's brand yarn? Was it like a loops and thread, or was it Premier? Because it sure is pretty. But anyway, I don't know. zap some zen into your weekend. I am going to zap some zen into my weekend. The problem is I have a day where I have a bad day and then I don't sleep. Loops and threads. Okay, that's what I thought. And then I don't sleep. And then the next day, all I want to do is sleep. And I've started this cycle and it's not a good trend. So tomorrow my husband will be home. And so I'm hoping that he will help me get motivated and keep me pepped up and awake. So I don't take a 6-hour nap. Not that I took a 6-hour straight nap, but 2 3-hour naps equals 6. So anyway, I need some zen. I need some happy. And I am going to continue my quest for the perfect mitten. Yeah, it happens. Yes, it does. Squish. Okay, so I'm going to continue my quest for the perfect mitten. I do need to put this end in. I'm going to make another one to match this because surely there's somebody who has, maybe smaller hands or I don't know. Anyway, there's somebody out there who's going to enjoy this mitten. It's a good shape. I don't mind the shape, although I would like it to be a little more, not so much of a torpedo shape. But anyway, I'm going to make the other one of these. It only took me like a half hour, maybe a half hour, not that much because it's a big yarn. So let's see, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you made the thumb hole, 10, 11, 12, and then 2 rows of the color. So it's like, 12 rows of this, and that includes this. You started with a magic circle, and then you increased it to 3, and then you went straight. So, wasn't that hard. So anyway, next time I see you on Monday, maybe I'll have a couple more mittens made. And if you find patterns, let me know. I will share my my finds down below, and maybe we can start a trend. Tomorrow is another week of the 12 weeks of Crochet Christmas. Tomorrow is an easy project. It's something that actually I made one while I was at my mother-in-law's house. I am stockpiling them for Christmas right now, and I'm making tons of them. Here's some that I just happen to have on hand, and they're the Waffle stitch dishcloth. This one is a real pale green. I know it's coming through as kind of like a whitish yellowish color, but anyway, it's the Waffle stitch dishcloth. They're super fast, super easy, and it's really neat because they're squishy and I love them. And it's something that you can stick in a stocking, or you can roll it up in a really neat, like put it in almost like a rose shape and kind of put a ribbon around it, and then you can even put it on top of the package if you don't want this only to be your gift. If you have something purchased and you want to just embellish your gift, you can do something like that as well. And everybody loves these because they're 100% cotton, and they wash your dishes so nicely, and they hold up so well in the wash. My mom is a stickler when it comes to anything from the bath, including, towels and washcloths and anything from the kitchen that is fabric. She always bleaches because she wants to get rid of any germs that may be in anywhere. See, that's where I get all my germophobic side too, which I don't call it germophobic. I call it staying clean. Anyway, so she even puts these in the bleach water when she does her laundry, and they work up really nice. Sometimes they fade a little bit, but the fabric is still soft, it's pliable, it's still usable, and if it fades a little bit, it goes to an even prettier color. Theo, get out of my Theo has gotten into my yarn barf, so I'm gonna have to go. Love you guys. Have a great day and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And I'm gonna go get this dog out of my yarn barf because he's just making it worse than it was. Bye, guys.